Hello everyone and welcome. I am going to be starting a series of working through some of these chess.com bots. We're going to start with Emir, who's rated at 1000, and we're going to be doing the intermediate series, going to 1400, and then we'll get into the advanced, and we'll get into the masters. I start crapping out around the 2300, but for now, we'll start with Emir at 1000, and we'll just do some good basic chess principles and I'll try my best to play a good, clean game, and we'll see what happens here. And in the beginning, just remember you want to try to control the center. I'll try to give you some tips as we go. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with E4. We'll see how it responds. And remember, at this level, it's best instead of trying to memorize all these different openings and whatnot, and we'll get into that. For now, just try to control the center and develop your pieces. That's what you want to do. Develop good fundamentals. Get those pieces out there. We can do a check here. I don't know if it's really helps me too much. I think I'm just going to develop my knight. And okay, at this point, I'm going to put bishop c4. And again, see how I'm just trying to control the center, get pieces out there. Now, I do have to watch out for this attack right here. This is a good setup where he's trying to knock my piece out of the center. I think what I'm going to do is, see, I'll just give him a little running space here, just give him a little space to go if he needs to. Okay, and I'm going to try to put the knight here with ideas of going here, just to see if it will work at this level. In the higher levels, you won't be able to get away with this. Oh, I do get away with this. Okay, so this F file, let me tell you, that is something to try to protect, and also at the same time you should be trying to attack this F file here. So I'm going to put my knight here with the threat of this, and remember, the king cannot recapture because I actually own these diagonals. I suggest try to look at the pieces, especially if you get stuck. What pieces do I own? What squares do I own? What squares will I own? So right now, I own this diagonal. So I'm going to bring my knight here. And now the idea is I'm going to capture that queen. Again, this cannot happen because of this bishop. So I'm going to take the queen. Okay, and now I want to get out here and castle. I've still got a piece to develop, but at this rate, I think I'm going to castle. I'm going to castle kingside here, and we'll see what Emir does. Okay. I like the idea of putting I'd really like to get my bishop here. I'd really like to go here. I know there's a take with the knight. I think I'm going to bring my knight into play first. I really need to get this other bishop developed. I'm going to go ahead and threaten this. I hope he takes. Okay. I was wanting to get my bishop there to attack this. Since I'm up, I'm going to go ahead and trade pieces. That's usually a good rule of thumb. If you're up, like I'm up a queen, I'm going to go ahead and trade pieces, get this down to an easier, manageable game. I always try to think of it like you're throwing apples. If I have a bushel of apples and so does somebody else, if I can get it down to where I have 2 apples and my opponent only has 1 apple, then it's much easier to win. And so that's my logic here. Okay, so let's start looking at good moves here. I'm going to Okay, this knight is, my bishop's in the center of the board. It's pretty well placed. This knight is poorly placed. It's on the edge of the board. It controls a lot less, as opposed to if you look at my knight. So a little more center of the board, and you know, this is what happens. Look at the pieces that I control. So try to stay in the center of the board with your pieces. I think I'm going to get this knight back to safety. He's being attacked by the pawn. Let's get him back to safety. And okay, let's continue on with some good development here, so I can get this bishop out. Okay. It's attacking this, which is preventing me from getting my bishop out. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and push this pawn, blocking that attack. Now, I kind of figured that would happen. I'm going to retreat. If he wants to take this, I'll let him. Like I said, we'll keep that exchange going. I do see an opening here. I control it with my knight. I'd like to get my bishop here and be able to attack this. So that's what I'm going to do. And we'll see what happens here. So I think I could go for a check right now. We could take with this. That is a bit of a problem for me. I think I'm going to just push a pawn at this point. Yeah, I'll just start pushing pawns. They can be very powerful. One thing to do is, this bishop is poorly placed. I got to do something with him. But I want to connect my rooks. I want to get my queen into the action here. I think I'm just going to, for right now, I'm just going to keep pushing this pawn. See what happens here. Okay. Now I can take back with this pawn, but I don't want to lose this pawn structure. This pawn structure is nice. You don't want to do that. So here's the problem with this bishop. So my bishop is poorly placed. His bishop is excellently placed. And is under attack, but from my pawn. But let's, you want to give me that bishop and trade out? We'll do that, because I'm getting rid of this poorly placed bishop and trading it out for his very well placed bishop. So at this rate, I think I'm going to push this pawn to here with the idea of this coming here. I want my pawn, I want my bishop here. I want to fork this king and this rook. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So I'm going to push the pawn, and I hope that he's going to take it. He does not. Okay. So I think I will do, I think I'm going to keep pushing that pawn. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get a queen out of this yet. Here. Let's see here. So, next, it's not a bad development. I need to get my queen into play. I think what I'll do is, let's see here. Let's get this queen out here. We'll get some things lined up, if nothing else. Okay, queen and rook lined up is pretty good. I think at this point I'm going to call a check. Let's just see what happens. I'm up so much material here. And let's see. I'll keep things going, I'll threaten this. Okay. And I'm going to try to get my queen up here. Let's see what happens. Yep. I didn't think he'd allow me to put the queen there, but I thought I'd try it. One thing when you're doing this is, don't be afraid to try things, and don't get stuck on one idea like I did about pushing this pawn. So let's see if we can get rid of this knight here. I'd love to trade these guys out. Okay, so now I've got some ideas about getting that pawn. Let me see what happens here. So I need to get rid of this bishop so I can queen, so I can promote this pawn to a queen. So I'm going to come up here and try to scare off this bishop. I've got some problems here. This pawn here protects that. I'm just going to go ahead and keep playing good clean chess. I'm going to take this. Okay, I will take back. If he takes back, and he did, I'm surprised. I'm going to, and it's check. So on that note, I could start taking pawns, but these two guys don't really pose a threat. This does somewhat. That's my biggest problem right now. I'm going to start taking some of this out. Just playing good clean chess, keeping it clean. This is not really a problem. This is a problem. This isn't so much. It's defended. So I'm going to take out this, eliminate any disasters here. Okay, so I have a chance for check. It's defended by this pawn, and I think I'm going to take it. And at this point, there's multiple ways. I want to push the king in a corner is what I usually like to do here at this point. I'll go here for a check. It's defended. And so let's see here. I could push that there. Yeah, let's do that. It's defended by the queen here. So let's keep pushing that king into trouble. And now it's mate. When I come here, that's mate. There's nowhere to go. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I'm going to do, again, I'm going to do a whole series. I'm going to go through every one of these bots up until the 2300s and all the personalities. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe. It'll inspire me to continue to make more. Thank you so much and have a great day.